What's going on, guys? I am adding to the growing list of unboxing videos for the Vinegar Syndrome halfway to Black Friday sale. This is the biggest haul that I've ever received from any company. I think Kino Lorber is right up there, but I was a halfway sale subscriber this year for Vinegar Syndrome, so right off the bat, I was going to get a good handful of titles. Of course, when the actual sale came along, I added more to it. It's hard to resist. So this is definitely the biggest haul that I have ever received or purchased. I think in terms of individual titles, there's about 15 in here. There's box sets, there's double features, there's 4Ks, and there's Blu-rays. Let's dig into the box and see what we have. So this is a pretty exciting package because I never do halfway subscriptions. I most certainly do not do the yearly subscriptions for Vinegar Syndrome. I never felt the need to. Typically, the titles that are included in a lot of those subscriptions, it's like I don't need every single one of those. I might cherry pick one or two throughout the year from those, halfway and Black Friday sale releases. But this particular one, man, was a pretty good selection of titles right off the bat for the subscription for the halfway to Black Friday sale, which was, I think 3 of them are 4K. One of them's a double feature. And the packaging on a couple of these is astonishing, if you ask me. So yeah, this is a nice little haul. First of all, they sent a nice little postcard with the greetings from Bridgeport, Connecticut, Vinegarland, which I think this is basically a miniature postcard of a bigger art print that they did a year or two ago. So that's kind of nice. And of course, we have a little thriller, A Cruel Picture, Vinegar Syndrome business card. They've been putting those in the packages a lot lately. So yeah, first of all, I don't know where to start with this. There's a lot of stuff in there. So I'll start with the ones that were not actually part of the halfway subscription. Okay, these are titles that I just added on to the sale after the fact. So first one I wanted to pick up was Dead Heat. I love this slipcover, man. This is maybe one of my top favorite slipcovers that VS has ever released. Okay, I have never seen this movie. I know that it is on Tubi if you're interested in watching it before picking it up. Based on what I had read and trailers and, kind of going off of people's opinions that I kind of have similar tastes with, I thought this would be a good choice. And it looks like a really, really fun horror comedy, or maybe like just very tongue-in-cheek horror type stuff. Zombie type undead cop action stuff, man. That seems really cool, and I love the gloss on that badge. So yeah, Dead Heat. This is a 4K title, so I'm very interested to see how much fun this one actually is. This was one that I kind of held off on for a while and wasn't sure if I ever was going to pick this up. I don't have any of these other sets, but I think this one, the titles in this seemed more like up my alley and ones that I would enjoy most. Forgotten Gialli Volume 3. Okay, this is a really nice box. They do have standard editions of these Forgotten Gialli sets now where I think it's just a single Blu-ray case. So that's kind of nice. You don't need to spend the money to get the box. This was still available in the box, so I went ahead and went for that rather than waiting for the standard edition. The titles in this are Autopsy, Murder Mansion, and Crazy Desires of a Murderer. Now, the main big reason why I went for this one over the other Forgotten Gialli sets was Murder Mansion. I had seen Murder Mansion a long time ago on a very, very cheap DVD set that was like a Walmart $5 bin type deal, and it had Murder Mansion on it. Terrible, awful transfer, like basically VHS. So it was not cleaned up whatsoever. It was terrible, but there's something about it that really stood out to me. It's kind of a boring movie, to be totally honest with you. Not a whole lot happens at all until the last maybe 10 minutes, but it's got an atmosphere to it. It's not really a giallo or gialli. It's more of a just atmospheric, almost haunted house kind of movie. But it's got a little bit of that mystery element to it. The music in this is a theme that really got stuck in my head from the very first time I saw it when I was a kid on that cheap DVD. So Murder Mansion, Crazy Desires of a Murderer, and Autopsy. I have seen this one. This is pretty bizarre. This one definitely has more giallo elements to it and the murder mystery type stuff. I believe there's a couple scenes in this where they actually used legitimate human corpses in some of the scenes of the morgue, and maybe it's just pictures or something, but that was in this. I remember hearing about that. So the Forgotten Gialli Volume 3 set, yeah, I don't really think I'm going to regret this one. I don't have any of the other Forgotten Giallis, but I think that was a solid choice. Hey, man, this is wild, dude. This is so packed full of stuff. Another box set, the Primetime Panic from Fun City Editions. So these are TV movies, made-for-TV movies from the late 80s, I believe. Yeah, these are from the early 80s, actually. But, man, I love Fun City Editions. I think they're hands down my favorite partner label with Vinegar Syndrome. I have yet to see a title from them that I really, really disliked. The ones that I do own, and I own all but like 2 or 3 of them now. This has Dreams Don't Die, Freedom, and Death Ride to Osaka. So these are not horror movies, okay? Fun City Editions does not specialize in horror titles. It's a lot of drama and action style films. But these are all, like I said, 80s made-for-TV movies. Heard quite a few good things about them. Again, Tubi, I believe, has at least 1 or 2 of these titles, so you can stream it for free. But I think this is on backwards. Yeah, this is a cool-looking set. I'm looking forward to checking these ones out. Heard really good things about at least 2 of them. So yeah, some drama TV films. Definitely a nice box too, man. These box sets that they do are insane. This is another Fun City title. Speaking of, this is Vern Collar, and that's a cool gloss on there. But this film looks different for sure. This is not an older movie. This is from 2002. So, man, I guess it is kind of older, but it's in the 2000s. This is a movie about a woman who is married to a man. He's a writer, I believe. And before he finishes some kind of masterwork that he's working on, a book or some sort, and then he kills himself before the book is released. And so basically she takes the credit for the book, or whatever the guy was writing. She erases his information and replaces it with her own, and kind of is starting this new way of life, taking her husband's credit for this book. And it's sort of a dramatic story, not a horror movie, but something that I think would be interesting in the very least, or at least. So yeah, I think this is going to be one that I will enjoy as well. A little bit of a different kind of title for Fun City, but again, I'm a big fan of this. This is getting into the halfway sale stuff. Miami Connection. Man, this is insane looking. The artwork on this is just crazy. Yeah, I don't know really anything about Miami Connection. I've heard people say that this is like one of the most over-the-top, fun, crazy movies that they've released, kind of in a similar vein of New York Ninja. So this comes in a very hard outer box and then a slip cover for the inside. Miami Connection. This looks like a bonkers wild ride. Here we go. This one I'm actually really interested in. This is Horror High, and it's a double feature with Stanley. Don't know anything about these movies, to be completely honest with you. Read a little bit about these movies. I think I'm kind of looking forward to Stanley the most out of these two. Continuing on, this is the big title, the one that everyone was going nuts about for this sale. That is Thriller, A Cruel Picture. This is the sold out 4K Ultra Edition, or whatever you want to call it. They did re-release a standard version, which is just this, which is the 4K of the uncut movie. I'm really excited to see this one, guys. I think that this is going to be right up my alley. No, I've never seen it. I haven't even seen any clips other than the trailer and the teaser that they posted. Looking back on it, if I didn't get this halfway subscriber set, I probably would have went for just this, because it also comes with this, which is they call her One Eye. This is the cut version of the movie, also on 4K. But you know, if I'm watching this movie, I wanna see the uncut version of it. I don't know if I'm ever gonna check this out. It may be a while before I do. This will certainly be the one that I watch first. But it was cheaper if you would have just got this, but we didn't know that that was going to happen until this edition sold out. So it's two sets, 2 individual cases in a box, just like the Scanner Cop box that they did. So yeah, this is gonna be a pretty wild, crazy, over-the-top, offensive, violent movie, and that is exactly what I'm expecting and looking for out of it. So yeah, big box set here for that. That was the big title. We got Scared to Death. This was one of the secret titles, I believe, for the halfway sale. And guys, I have no clue what this is. I've never heard of this. As you know, as is a typical reaction to most Vinegar Syndrome movies, it's stuff that just comes out of nowhere. Interesting. I don't know. Victims of the killer kiss, they were scared to death. I have no clue what this is. So if any of you have seen it, let me know. This one, I don't know what to think of. I don't know what to think of this. This is Voyage of the Rock Aliens. I have no clue what this is. I think this already looks like extremely cheesy. The story of a guy, a girl, and an alien, and the one night they will always remember. I mean, look at this. This seems ridiculous. Never ever heard of this ever. So I mean, hey, if I don't like it, I guess I can get rid of it and you know, get at least some money back. This is the last one, guys. I think that this is maybe my most anticipated. Next to Thriller, this is my most anticipated and the one that I will check out the soonest. The packaging on this is possibly the greatest packaging that Vinegar Syndrome has ever done. I'm really excited to get into this box set. This is a Universal title, Cloak and Dagger. Okay, this movie is also new to me. I had never seen this, but from the clips that they posted, the teaser that they made, this looks awesome. This is the same type of box as you got with the Beastmaster set. So it opens up. Wow, this is killer. This is killer. It's just the way that they designed it with the choice of artwork that they used. So the outside's already really cool, and you got the video game artwork on the inside, and this right here is amazing. This is fantastic. Look at that. You even have it's not a real sticker, but it's embossed. It's a spot gloss Vinegar Syndrome I don't know if that's going to pick up. Vinegar Syndrome $9.97, like an old Kmart looking sticker on there. This is fantastic. I'm so excited for this. A 4K title. I think this might be the first one out of the whole package that I check out. Also comes with this booklet here, confidential booklet. This movie seems actually kind of wild. It's sort of a hybrid of a kids movie and an adult, kind of more adult themes and action-packed type stuff going on with it. So the inside says game over. I'm super excited for this. The packaging on this, again, I mean, that is unbeatable. This is unmatched. This is fantastic artwork. This and Thriller are the two that I'm really looking forward to. So, man, this is insanity. For me, I've never bought this many titles in one sitting. I have a lot of stuff now to really sink into. This is going to take me all summer, if not longer, because you know how it is when you continue to buy stuff. There's going to be more sales. There's going to be, it's a sickness. But yeah, that's the unboxing. I am going to kind of take a deeper look at these and decide which ones I'm going to look at first. I do think Cloak and Dagger, though, will be the very first one, and then maybe Thriller. And I'll start working my way through everything else as the weeks and months go on. But yeah, that's it. I'm kind of astonished at the quality of all this is typical Vinegar Syndrome. It's top quality stuff, at least as far as the packaging and the presentation goes. Always fun, always fun. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.